looks like we are live. If someone will watch the stream for us.
I'm trying. Whoop, whoop, there we go. Whoop. I got back into my Midwestern old habit.
All right. Well, good evening, everybody. This is episode 10 of Lost Seas. A recap. Since last week we had a different game from my mother-in-law's basement. The crew has retrieved a stone. Avi tried to find his crafty deck boss from the Tory, who was predisposed, and Avi didn't really ask how he was holding up the hat while holding open the door with another hand on the door jamb. But
context clues.
But it's said that there's plenty of room for that stone within the leaden vault that was created before. And seems like the crew was having fun, and Gleam had the all-star bright idea of giving Drogob the Barrette of Disguise Self, which allows someone to be somebody else for 15 seconds. And Drogob proceeded to start a fight, appearing as Uldric, punching somebody, and then going back to being himself and sitting in somebody's lap. So,
Rar.
pretty much. Gleam may or may not have created the BBEG.
Nah, he's a good boy. Right?
Eh?
Right.
That's subjective.
The answer is yes, absolutely.
So, now that we got the music going again, we will start with Kogo. Kogo, you've had a rough couple days. Got a little knocked
Just
around.
a little bit.
But
and Kogo hung out with her mom, right?
Yeah. After retrieving the canoes, Kogo, you spent a restful evening in the Fen. What exactly would you have done?
Probably would have chatted with Mom a good bit, called up and see if she'd heard from Janie at all, because I haven't talked to her in ages, even though I know I'm supposed to be going to see her. Would have asked if Dad has visited anytime soon, or anytime recently, or if she knows when he's going to come back and see her again, because they have a arrangement. And probably played some of the arm wrestling type stuff in the common areas and everything, and just kind of drank and relaxed and roughhoused a little bit.
Okay, roll me a D100 to see about those arm wrestlings.
Three.
You were tired, Kogo.
Oh no.
You lost most of those.
She probably
matches.
still had fun.
You had fun. You lost most of those, but there's a couple of them that think you let them win. Like they're rather confused that Gruhaka's daughter.
Would adding a 1d4 help at all with that?
No, but also we need to roll for Beard.
Oh, we got to do that again. What was the roll for that? Just a 20?
I think it's a D100 again.
All right. 60.
Little bit of stubble. Little bit of stubble forming.
I'll keep it for now.
Forming on the Kogo face. I guess just to go through it, your mother has seen your father again recently. She will not go into detail about it. But
does she seem happy or upset about it? Like, was she happy to have seen him and
yes,
optimistic, or is she like, okay, cool?
She was happy to see him, and you can put two and two together with that. But your father's going to be up near Akers and Bozoth, which is actually where Avi's originally from, probably for a year, doing a long cargo mission.
Cool. Good to know. It had been probably a few years since I've spoken with him.
Yep. And did you tell your mother about the job your sister? Would you have told your mother about the job you had with your sister or the letter she had sent?
Prior to last campaign, no, but that would have been something that came up during just hanging out with her and just catching her up on everything going on, like with the crew in our life. I probably would have told her some of like the things we've done and the things we're planning on doing.
Your mother offered to take the job to go help your sister for you as a thank you for helping her get the boats, so it's one less thing you got to worry about. Also, you know, if it's been like a year, almost a year and a half now, I think at this point, well, maybe more like a year and a third, your sister might be more pissed at you than at your mom if she shows up to help her.
What were we even supposed to help her sister with at this point?
What was that?
What were we supposed to help her sister with? I can't even remember.
She just needed your help finding something. But I mean, it's been like over a year real time since you took those missions, which I guess is a bit of out of character moment. The missions you have left are to retrieve some stolen goods. Let's see, where is it? Where is it?
We also have a side mission that there's a wrestling thing.
Yep, there is still that.
Okay, so the decree from the Duke that I just pulled up, y'all have already done that one. That was where you picked up the halflings. Let's see, the other one, yeah, you're being subcontracted by one of the other houses, the house Gold Knot, to retrieve some items that were stolen.
Is that on a time limit?
No, because they knew you were going to be gone for a while because your initial mission was going to be taking you down to the south. So they weren't expecting you back probably for over a year. But you know that y'all eventually do need to make it back to Barbosa. I mean,
with where we are now, what's the proximity to the stolen goods versus Genea as far as direction wise?
Let us switch to a world map. Okay, do y'all see this?
Mm-hmm.
For a second, I was like, "Why is it moving so much?" Oh, I'm still watching the stream.
Okay, so y'all are out here in the breakers. Hook Fend is, well, for lack of a better term, right fucked. I think this is a no-no place now for y'all, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What was
I
that?
mean, that's where I'm from, so no.
Your fancy ass was from Hookfin? I'm sorry. It gone.
I mean, to be fair, with this group, having a member of the party not be able to go home again is kind of part and parcel with team bonus action. To be fair, it's just Moose's turn.
Yeah, it was not your last time.
I think it's also kind of Avi's turn this time because I don't know if you can. We have to go back over that part of your backstory if you can actually go back to Acres.
Also, Genea is real far away. She's in the furthest southern area.
No, she's in Conch.
She's not in Fresh Salt?
No, she's in Conch. So your sister's
okay.
here. Your sister's here. The best you can guess is that the cargo you need to retrieve for the gold knots is on the northern end of the island Hookfin's on.
So theoretically, we could go to Conch first, and then just head south into that body of water where the Shell Isles are to do the stolen good stuff?
You'd actually be backtracking a bit to do that.
We're kind of backtracking away though.
No, if you go to where the stolen goods were, on the northern end of the island that Hook Finn's on. It's actually on the way after leaving the breakers to Conch.
I guess the question would be, if we find the stolen goods, do we then need to leave to go turn them in, or can we continue to Conch to do our thing and then go to where we need to turn in the stolen goods?
I feel that might be a vote amongst the crew.
Because is the turn-in place for that?
Oh crap, I removed it. You have to return the goods to Barbosa where the Gold Knot house is, because the Gold Knots were one of the major trade houses before y'all kind of upset the apple cart.
So Barbosa
Yeah.
is home. Barbosa is home, right?
Barbosa is y'all's home port.
Yeah. So, so yeah, it would be the most efficient way to do it would be stolen goods, Kogo's sister, and then home.
Do I need to
Which means we're probably going to do that backwards.
move y'all back to the big map to look at it again, or are y'all fine on the city map?
I'm fine on the city map.
I mean, I guess it's also up to Kogo about going to see her sister, because her mom says she's willing to go, but Kogo might want to go see her. But her sister,
I mean,
time.
let me check something real quick. I forgot how old Kogo is.
She's
I-
5 years older than she initially was.
Oh God. Okay, so yeah, she hasn't seen her sister in 17 years, something like that.
I remember
So it's been a while.
5 of those years were magically aged because of the evil beads.
Still about accurate. She was a teenager when she saw her sister last.
Okay, so would you take your mom's offer or tell her you go ahead and do it?
I would tell her we'll go ahead and do it because we're on the way. But if she wanted to help in any way or anything to relay to Jania, I can do so.
She looks at you. Well, if you're gonna, basically, she looks at you and says, if you're gonna go that way, then she'll head back to the Fen after a trip a little bit further south to Cien.
All right. If you have any letters or anything you want me to give her, though, I can take it with us.
She gives you a big letter G.
Perfect. I'm guessing that's her signature.
Yeah, it's literally a large carved wooden G.
She'll love it.
You know in your heart your sister is so tired of your mom's little folk craft gifts.
My sister is kind of fancy, to be fair, so yeah, probably so. I might just keep it and put it in my cabin on one of the ships.
Okay, so we will Kogo, are you gonna go meet back with the rest of the crew?
Yeah, I'm guessing we probably that was overnight, and so it's probably the next day now, kind of early.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you can go ahead and move your token. Avi, I'm going based on just token position here. Are you going to go back to the Tory before you go to bed that night and lock up this stone?
Yes.
Okay.
I have the stone.
Gleam and me and Gleam are going to go back to the Tory and drop that shit off.
Okay.
Before that happens, I want to cast a spell on it, though.
What are you casting?
Legend lore. To see if I can learn anything that they don't already know.
Okay, post it up so I can read what Legend Lore does. Okay, so I need to give me a second. Well, I guess everybody on the stream will get to see me do this.
I won't look at the string.
I won't. I will attempt to not either.
Oh no, all it is me copying everything over because Roll20's like, hey, you want to open this up? I'm like, no, I don't. But it's like, well, guess what? You can only open it up in this window, not as a spare window. Okay, so if you look underneath found artifacts, you now know everything that's written on there. Gleam, if you want to read it to the rest of the party.
Let's see. Found artifact. Okay. It's which one is this one?
Canciel, which apparently I can no longer open.
Alright, so this is Canciel, a runestone of great power. It once belonged to the powerful half-dragon warrior Noxious the Lustrous. Canciel is roughly the size of a grapefruit and weighs more than a mundane jewel of the same size. It was forged from the essence of the grand crab god, Cantotha. It
Crab
aided, huh?
Crab god?
Grand crab god.
Crab people.
He is the grand crab god, which means he's the grand to all the other crab gods.
It aided Noxious in sealing Tiamat during the Dawn Age. It is rumored to give its owner great powers, but no concrete details are known for sure. It is rumored to corrupt those who wield it and drive those who it finds unworthy to horrible deaths. And do I know the rest of this stuff as well?
Yeah, I will say you go ahead and understand the attunement properties of it because
Okay.
magic.
So if you try to attune to this, it's relatively difficult for your willpower. If you do it correctly, the stone melds into armor worn by the attuned. It increases your AC by +2 and grants the wearer resistance to cold damage and non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. The wielder gains the ability to water walk, water breathe, and control water using charisma as a spell modifier. Armor has 6 charges, and they can 1d4 plus 1 regain a day. And each spell costs 1 charge for all the spells as well. The wielder must make a wisdom 10 after each short rest. A failure results in the wielder rolling a d100 to see what. So you go crazy, and if you fail it twice, you have long-term madness effects. And that's successfully attuning to it. If you fail, you take a bunch of brain damage.
Yeah, I don't think any of us need to attune to that.
Kind of want to increase my AC so much.
I don't think Forest is worth +2 to AC.
Gleam.
But you also get all the water stuff.
This stone that came from the beginning of our world, the sealing of Tiamat, this ancient artifact of untold power. I want it. I just got my armor is low. I need this. And it's like infinite cosmic power, but insanity. Yeah, hand me that HP Lovecraft shit right now. Come on.
Yeah, so we need to lock this thing up.
Did we ever do that with the other ones? Because
we never had someone who could do this with the other ones. So.
I need 250 more gold of incense to do it again.
But it's you do know the history of Scorpus and the history of Tauron, but you don't know what they do if you decide to wear them.
And that's what I want to know now.
I'm going to assume they probably also drive you bananas.
If they're anything like this one, I don't think any of us need to attune to them. Because I
think it's a fair trade.
Scorpus and the other one weren't exactly nice to pick up, remember?
Also remember Scorpus was being used by a giant burrow right, and Tauron was pulled from the remains of a demonic colossus y'all fought in Avernus.
I mean, that doesn't mean I'm not curious, though.
Eventually, I'll get a whole shit ton of incense again, and I can try it at a later
How much
date.
do you need?
I need 250 gold of incense that gets consumed every time I cast a spell. I already have
So-
the ivory.
So we got 2 more stones. So here, I give you 500 gold to go get enough incense for both.
Okay, I'll try to go buy 500 gold worth of incense.
In the middle of the night.
The next
Yep.
day.
Okay, I'll wait till the next day, and I'll go to Crab Monkeys to do it. But-
You actually cleared him out of incense the day before.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, I'll keep my 500 gold. We'll buy them next time we're in another port that has it.
But
Does the
if-
quality or type of incense matter? Because we might have some in the Fen.
It just has to be worth 250 gold per cast. So I guess you could have a bunch of like
It's
a
all that
wheelbarrow full
artisanal
of.
shit. It's that artisanal shit. We mark that shit up.
What the hell? Let's see something real quick though. But if you do
It's
go
like that powder kind that you put in like the brazier things. It's all fancy and crap.
if the crab monkey owner will say that if you go to the tea shop, that they might have some.
Oh. Okay, before I bring our gold back, I'll go to the tea shop. The tea shop.
Okay, let me look through my notes real quick.
I'm also going to ask her to buy more drugs.
Oh my god.
The like psychedelic tea.
Why is it like right when it's like on the spot? I'm like, hey, where's the name that I know I wrote down? And I'm like, you threw that notepad away, you idiot. So you go in, the furbog is just kind of staring off and into the air. As you come in, and you just see her reaching one hand out trying to grab something that's obviously not there.
Do I remember her name?
We're gonna go with Wanoa.
Hey, Wanoa!
Like, hey.
First of all, do you have any more? Do you have any incense?
Some, yeah.
I'll take all of it.
Okay. And just you see her start stacking up boxes on the counter. Okay, like I got 1,000 golds worth.
I'll take half of it.
Takes half and puts it back up. Okay, so that's like 500 gold.
And then, do you also have any more of that psychedelic crazy tea?
Just puts a glass jar down. Yeah. It's in the jar.
How much for the jar?
The whole jar or just like a baggie?
The whole jar.
30 gold.
Give her 30 gold.
Your head's on fire.
Thank you.
You're crazy, man.
So you just bought the psychedelic tea and 500 gold worth of incense. You have like literally this massive canvas sack full of incense. Because it's not the good shit.
Bring it back to the ship.
You're just gonna take it back to ship. Okay, Avi, after y'all store the stone away and do that, the next morning you see Gleam run off to buy incense. What are you and Arlana doing before Kogo gets back to the to Tatters?
So we now have 3 spheres that are very, very bad things.
Yeah.
Are we storing them on top of each other? Like, what if they're like Voltron and like combine and make a badass, even crazier one?
Or like
Or like
silicone and they like just mold together because they touch.
They haven't done that.
There's little compartments for each a compartment for each one of them.
I mean, it hasn't made the boat explode yet, but obviously there's something to these things, and for some reason they're making their way to us.
Yeah, and this is and there's I mean you may have heard this before, but there's no way that's not going to end badly.
No way.
This is there's a good possibility that this is going to end in tears.
Isn't that a risk with almost everything we get involved in?
Most things, yes. So the question becomes, what do we do with them now?
Well, I gave Gleam enough money to get some incense to maybe find out a little more about the other two, so maybe that can give us some answers eventually.
That is the thing.
But we don't know what all these things are supposed to do other than be kind of sucky if you try and use them.
I mean, considering what happens when you touch the damn things, I would imagine so.
Oh, that was a migraine.
I still have a migraine.
And there was that one that the Birdman had that fell into, port over at Hookfin.
Yeah,
I tried getting that one.
Yeah, 20 gold says we end up having to deal with that as well.
Eventually, I'm sure, whether from him or someone else finding the damn thing.
Yeah.
I guess we should find out what actually happened in Hookfin after we left. Like,
It might be a good idea. It being well, and I'm sure the three new crew members would probably like to know what happened to their hometown. Well,
yeah, we should probably find out something about that. But I don't know who we could send a message to that's still alive over there.
That
and
is
I don't.
the thing.
You do remember that there's a crew member still there.
Yeah, I think Gleam messaged him, and all he got was screaming.
I think that's correct. Yeah, it's been a minute, but I think you're correct that Gleam messaged Snips, and all he got back was incoherent screaming.
I mean, we could try again, but I feel like it would just be more screaming.
I would say, send a message to our bosses and see if they've heard, but Gleam has never met them, so I don't know how well he can send them a message. I mean, I guess we could always find a place you can pay to send a message, but might behoove us to find out just what happened after we left, whether it's completely smoldering mass of nothing, or if the Birdman somehow got away or is hopefully dead.
No matter what, because of my domain, I can scry.
And you can scry on a location.
Correct.
Might be something we do.
So,
but you ran out of shopping again.
So Kogo, you come walking up to Tatters, and you see sleeping in a tree outside. You see Jenkins and Kiwi just sleeping in the tree. You also see that there is a window that is partially off of its hinge. You also see Boss lean out a window and hold up a mug and wave at you. What's funny though is Boss is leaning out this window that's definitely meant for like halfling-sized individuals, and so he's probably only about 12 feet up, actually, in the air. Like, if you jumped, you could actually probably high-five him.
I'll have fun last night.
He just nods. It was wonderful. Drinking. Aldrich started a barroom fight and seemed surprised that the fight started.
To be fair, that is out of character for Aldrich, but who knows? Also, she's gonna point up at the two in this tree. Do I need to get them down, or do I need to call a department of some sort to help?
I don't know. I think I'd let them sleep it off. There was a little bit of a tussle last night, and Jensen and Kiwi fell into the tree. There was a lot of high-pitched shrill cursing, some giggling, and then snoring.
That is fair. And Kogo's gonna look around. Are there like leaves and grass and shit like kind of on the ground that she could kick up into like a little pile underneath them just in case one of them rolls too far?
Yeah, I would say that you can probably... Actually, you know what? Roll me a nature check.
Ooh. I have no idea what my score on that is.
A bunch of sticks.
That is not gonna be good. Oh, nat
No,
20.
Nat 20.
Shit.
Yeah, so you're good. You do not move you don't move the horse patty in the street over. You just
I even managed to find like some moss in the back of a tree and like pull it off to kind of like give it a good like cushiony base and then pile shit on top of it.
Yep. And as you get in,
Works for me.
You see Arlana and Avi at a table eating breakfast.
Hey.
That is something I can go for right now. She's gonna walk over and plop down next to him. Are they individual chairs or is it benches?
There's chairs at this table. There's bench tables, chair tables. Also, like an area that looks like just hodgepodge furniture thrown around, like to make what looks sort of like a study.
Cool. All right, she'll walk up and she'll spin a chair around and sit on it and lean forward on the back of the chair.
Baby hand and all.
How'd your day go? Baby hand and all.
I kind of went shopping yesterday. I bought a wand of Fireball.
Ooh, yeah.
And I kind of rummaged around in my bag. I bought a wand of Fireball. Ooh, shit. No, goddammit, bombs. Wand of Destructive Wave, and I got a blanket of Eternal Warmth.
Ooh, that sounds comfy.
Pull it out and I like wrap it around myself. It's so warm.
Kogo's gonna reach out and like touch it. Can she feel like the warmth a little bit from it?
It is just perfectly comfortably warm.
She's gonna reach both hand over and like she's gonna kind of do like if you're trying to warm someone up, how you kind of like rub them on their arms. Not like she's trying to warm up Arlana, but kind of just like up and down a little bit. Like, man, that's really fucking nice.
Yeah, I slept in it last night. It was pretty awesome.
What about you, Avi? What you got?
A headache.
Okay, so what's new?
This one was caused by almost dying. Oh wait, you said new. I am seriously concerned about what's going to happen if we find any more of these damn orbs.
Yeah, we found out a little bit more about him because of Gleam. It's it's a nasty thing.
I mean, I assume that was known.
Very nasty.
I gave him enough money to get some incense so we can maybe find a little more about the other two that we've got. Like this one, if you try and use it in
not bad.
brain.
Yeah, that might not be something we want to mess with. But risk versus reward, we'll see. You never know.
Well, we'll find out more about it. But yeah. Oh, also Gleam gave Drogob something that's gonna cause problems, I'm pretty sure, because it caused problems last night.
Just about anything you give to Drogob is probably going to cause problems, just because Drogob causes problems sometimes.
You feel something tugging at your pant leg, Kogo?
I look down.
It is a tiny version of you.
for like 15
That is awesome. And she's gonna grab him and throw him up in the air.
As you throw him up in
Catch
the
him.
air, it's
You're
just
like,
Drogob,
yeah!
Drogob, fly.
It was well intentioned by Gleam. I will say that he had good intentions because he thought Drogob would look like a dragon for 15 to 20 seconds, but instead he kind of turned into Aldrich and started a barroom fight.
I'm guessing when he disguises self, it seems to stay like the same size. So like the mini Kogo I'm holding is like Drogob's usual size. Is that right?
It was until he went back to being him, and then he turns into Aldrich. Mess.
In which case, they're I'm guessing about the same size, so people would assume it might actually be Aldrich.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
Kogo.
yeah.
When he changes into Aldrich, Kogo's gonna be holding him and go, "Now you just made it weird."
He turns into like what looks like a chunky version of Kiwi.
That's kind of adorable.
Now you made it adorable. Yeah. She'll set him down, pat him on the head, and kind of like tap him on the back. Go play.
He runs off. You see him run off into the kitchen, turn into Aldrich again, yelling bacon.
Oh, he's gonna get the halfling killed.
He plays the part well, though.
Yeah, but for once, it's not actually Aldrich's fault.
It will be entertaining.
Do we shit on Aldrich too much?
Probably. Probably. I mean, we're not going to stop, but probably.
I mean, if it was any other crew, maybe. Us, nah.
I didn't say we were gonna stop doing it. I'm just asking, are we conscious of it?
Okay.
No.
About this time, Gleam, you come. I would say you've made it back down through the Miro way to Tatters, and you just literally have this heavy sack of incense and a jar of drug tea.
Did you buy more of the drugs?
Yes, I now have 2 pictures of it, but I can either scry on Hookfin or cast 1 more of these spells before I sleep.
I kind of want to know. We've got the stones. We know what they generally are there for to cause mayhem. I kind of want to know what's going on at Hook Fen.
Okay, can somebody carry this 90,000 pounds of incense for me real quick?
Got it.
Because it's been, how long did it take us? Like a month to get here from Hook Fen?
About.
So it's been a good minute since we've been there. I kind of want to know what the hell's happening, if there's anything left.
The table that we're sitting at, is there anything on the table?
Yeah.
I just swipe it all to the floor with 1 swipe of my arm.
Dude, I could have at least shoved that in my mouth. Come on, man.
You literally just knocked half of Avi's and Arlana's breakfast onto the ground.
And then I start setting up a prayer circle in the middle.
Ooh, he's doing the fancy shit now. Kogo's gonna be like down on table level, like lean forward, just watching, because she's not really watched any sort of like magic ritualistic shit.
And I will take 10 minutes and scry.
Okay.
On Hookfin.
You're just scrying on the place. Hold on a second. Okay, so it's just a place. What you see, Gleam, is almost like you're a couple, maybe 100 or so feet up in the air, just off of the harbor where the ship had been previously. The city has been bathed in green flames. You see a lot of what was Oyster Street is now destroyed. The Anchor Lord's manor is now this black spire that seems to have an energy wave curling around it. And everything about this place is terrible now. It is very much. It has an icky feeling to it. Give me an Arcana check. It has the vibes of the Shadowfell breaching into the mortal plane here.
Does any of it look familiar based on my past with the undead killing my family?
Not really. But as you're looking through the area, all of a sudden you see 3 black claws curl around the front of your vision and clasp, and the scry is ended.
It's phasmophobia.
So, did I happen to see any regular people in the streets?
You would have. You saw some of them, but it looks like they were chained.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back there one day because it is wowie. And then I tell them everything I saw.
Oh, great. Great. That's great.
I didn't expect much different, but it's still shitty to hear.
Yeah.
I didn't expect much different, but really wasn't expecting it to be that bad.
There are people being enslaved there. We're gonna have to do something eventually.
Still in flames?
Green flames.
That don't sound normal.
No, but
I've been set on fire a lot, but none of it was green flames.
yeah, but remember what Birdman was like before we left.
And there was like the spire that had all this crazy green magic. Like it seems like whoever probably some really fancy stuff is going on there. Tell you what, I'm glad I decided to break your people out of that jail cell that day.
We are too.
I'm just sad that we didn't get everybody on the boat in time.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Well, rip snip.
Avi, at
Ooh, that's
at
rough.
this time, Avi, I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Because of 18.
Okay, you resist drawing a card, but the map case that you carry on your side, you feel something thunk in it.
No, no, no.
I mean,
We all almost died.
but we got the boat.
We thought that Kogo was dead.
But she wasn't.
We all almost drowned.
Okay. So hear me out. Okay. Listen. This is good. I promise. This is good. Okay.
You
So-
and good doesn't usually go together.
I am going to need you to stop making sense and hear me out. So, I opened this case, right? There's going to be a map inside. This map is going to have a very interesting location on it that we can potentially get a whole lot of really good stuff. We see where it is. If it is on the way to where we're going, we stop there. and we get interesting, and we reap the benefits of this wonderful treasure. If not, then we go there instead of where we're supposed to.
I feel like we should not go anywhere but besides the two places we still have not gone to in almost a year and a half that we should
Okay, okay, fair enough. So if it's on the way, we stop there. If it's not, then we put a pin in it and maybe go there later. We got a whole nother boat, Arlana.
Yeah, and if we get another boat, then we have to hire a whole nother crew.
Okay. If look, one more of these, and I could potentially buy my freedom and be and be an actual member of and be a full free member of the crew, just like you guys.
And then we have a fleet and we can take over the seas.
Wait, are you not the head captain of this?
We're all the captain. This has been explained to you, Gleam.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
But he just said.
Avi's got a different background than me and Kogo on how he
there was
this.
There were some handheld explosive devices that one guy wanted. I knew where to get them. I took some from where I'm from. There was a whole thing. Long story short, technically I'm indentured, but you make do with what you have, with what you. But what I'm saying is that if I pull the map and it's on the way, then what will happen? Then with one more score, I can potentially be free and clear of my debt to society and be a full-fledged member of the company and the ship and everything else, and I won't have this hanging over my head anymore, and everybody will be happy. Most importantly, I will be happy.
All right. There's not like some weird time limit when you pull this map out, right? Like if we don't go and do whatever it says once you pull it out within a certain amount of time, it's not gonna like curse us, is it?
I'm gonna look down at the map case and go, that's a really good question.
My sister's gonna kill me.
Well, like I said, if on the way, then and not say and when I say on the way, I mean this could be to our next job with the stolen goods. This could be between here and there. It could be between here, there, and Kogo's sister. It could be here between here and home. Wherever it is.
All right, caveat. You pull that map, and if we all get cursed, I blame you. We see where it is. If it's anywhere near anywhere we're going, we can make a stop. If anything looks hairy or messed up or like we're all gonna get eaten, we drop it and we keep going.
I mean, I've been cursed before, but I turned out fine.
I got cursed too, and I forgot I had a brother for a while. I don't enjoy it.
I can remove curses.
Not.
It's the problem solves itself.
I hate you so much right now.
Okay, so compromise. We do everything that I said. Plus, we have Gleam do his thing with the map and find out and see if it curses us if we.
Okay, but he's only got enough stuff for the two stones. But
Nope.
Well, I can do it.
The point isn't just getting cursed. Is that I don't want us to run into another situation like the last one where we could have very easily all drowned.
Okay, let's vote.
See,
Let's vote.
Oh, forgot.
Avi, to open the map, raise your hand, and Koko's gonna raise her hand.
I'm confused what this map is.
He has.
We all are.
It drops him a map every once in a while that'll lead us to something that's interesting. Quotes. Last time we did it, we went to this big monolithic maze that we had to all go through. We all almost drowned, and Kogo got sucked out and shot into the sea and miraculously landed on our boat. We got our second boat out of that, but again, was not a fun experience after a while.
That is also when Kogo realized she does not need to wear the Ring of Water Walking, because when you fall from a distance into water while wearing that, that hurts.
Okay, second question. What are the other options that we can vote on?
We don't open it.
So the option is open it or not open it?
Yes.
I'm willing to compromise that if we get there and we see that it looks shady, we don't do it again.
What if we open it, see where it's at, and then choose?
That's what Avi wants to do.
Because we gotta vote on opening it or not. Just open the
Okay.
damn map.
I vote on opening it.
If we get cursed, it's your fault.
Arlana, you can't keep putting that on different people.
I pointed it
You are
out.
complicit. If we're sharing the role of captain, we are sharing blame.
Okay, hold on. I got it. I figured it out. Give me 10 minutes so I can ritually cast detect magic. As he opens it, I'll be able to tell if he's cursed or not.
I just want to make sure it's not going to do something hinky if we don't do what the map wants us to do after a while. Not even a curse, just like, is it going to explode? Is it going to suck us to where it wants us to go? I don't know.
To be fair, it's never been the maps that have been the problem. It's always what they bring us.
I know, but we've gone to where they want us to go. Oh, whatever. Open the damn thing.
I will open the cast. The map cast.
When you open it, Avi, it is a thick old vellum that, as you unroll it, actually shows the northeastern corner of the breakers. I'll go ahead and change to the breakers map for y'all. And somewhere in the Sargassum Sea, there is a landmass that this map is directing you to, actually from the port you're in. It might be a day and a half from where you currently are.
My sister's
Currently.
going to fucking kill me.
This is by a day or two. This is maybe 2 days.
To
It's in-
get there, yes, but then once there, that could be a week, a month. We don't know.
Where is it pointing? To Curdlefish or Faerun?
Here.
It is pointing towards the Sargassum Sea in
there.
the top right of the map.
Past
Past Delberg. I mean, you still have 2 weeks on the boat getting fixed.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Can we borrow a boat to go get there then? Can I see if my mom can loan us one of the
Well, you
his
also
gifts for us to take over there?
you have the pride, or you could probably wait until both your boats are ready. I mean, just tell me what you like
Well, I
to
just
do.
meant so if we've got 2 weeks anyway, it'll kill the time. And without us like being delayed from a longer voyage.
I mean, y'all could take the pride out there, or you could borrow one of the smaller canoe or one of the smaller sea canoes that probably could be manned by just 4 people.
Or both, and then we can leave the pride further back, safe, use the canoe to get close, check it out. If we need supplies, we can always go back to the pride within, like, you know, a reasonable distance. But at least if shit goes south, we can get the pride out of there. So we don't lose a big ship. And I will get my ass whooped by my mother, but that's okay.
Well, also, Oh wait, that's right. The Pride also had some damage. You lost the anchor, and some of the sails got torn. So
Where we're going, we don't need anchors.
yeah, you do.
So
I'm-
we. So maybe the anchors were the friends we made along the way.
No.
Man, that's really dark.
Arlana just casts water breathing on the halflings, tie him to a rope, and throw him overboard.
I mean, if only it pisses me off enough.
Just yell at them. Go down there and find coral. Grab tight. Don't let go. We'll come back for you later.
It'll last for about 24 hours.
And as they jump in, Gleam says, "Don't touch the coral."
Those poor halflings. They start just grabbing fistfuls of sand, looking confused. What do I do?
They just tie it to a whale. So what are y'all doing?
Don't touch coral, kids.
Yeah, don't actually touch and damage coral. It's a living creature.
Yes.
But the Pride is probably out of commission for a couple days. The Tory still has 2 or so weeks. Would you like to try to borrow one of Gruhaka's canoes and venture that way?
How long?
Or
How long is it gonna take for the Pride to be ready?
A few days.
I mean, we could wait on the Pride and just take the Pride out there.
yeah, we could go to a wrestling show and then take the Pride.
That works. Is the wrestling show within the next couple days?
It is
think
actually
it's tonight.
Yeah, it's actually tonight.
Tomorrow, it's either tonight or tomorrow night. It's one of them.
That works.
Okay. So is that what y'all are choosing to do?
Yeah.
I still vote on maybe taking a canoe as well, just for like if things seem sketchy, the proximity wise. That way we don't lose all of our shit and get delayed by another month in ship repairs. But not for like the primary transportation. More is just to get us from a safe distance over to whatever it is. I just don't want everything on the Pride going down into the sea because of this stupid map.
Yeah.
Well,
my mom let me borrow one.
The Pride does have a skiff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yes, but that's just like a rowboat, right?
It's a small sailing vessel that could probably hold 8 people.
Okay. I just was planning on like hopefully having the Pride far enough away that just a rowboat would probably be too strenuous to get the rest of the distance, but as long as it's like kind of a sailing thing, that
I
should
mean,
be okay.
it's like a rowboat plus 1.
That'll work.
Imagine a rowboat-like object that's slightly better.
And then my mama won't have to whoop my ass because I didn't bring it back.
Okay, so tell me, who's going to be on the Pride with y'all? And we will get this this little sailing adventure on its way.
Did we want to do the wrestling stuff though, or we gotta wait a couple days?
Yeah.
I'm asking this before we get to that.
Oh, probably Boss, Kiwi.
Do we pretty much just
Boss,
want to take who we took before?
I mean, Boss, Kiwi, the halflings.
Devonique, maybe.
Yeah.
And maybe Sani, just in case. If we do end up getting damaged, she can help us get it repaired. And I think that would be enough.
Let's see, Sonny's already on the boat. Are y'all going to take Nunya and Joshmi with you as well?
If we bring Josh is he bringing Drogob?
No, Billy Gob, or not Billy Gob, but
Oh, sorry, Billy.
Gobert De Niro.
Wait, which one is it? Okay, that's what it was. Sorry.
Yeah, Gobert De Niro is connected to Drogob. Gobby Nelson is related to them, but he doesn't seem to be sold on Drogob being there every time he's somewhere. So right now for the Devil's Pride, I see Kiwi, Boss, Aldrich, Tyrone, Sani, Jensen, Nunya, Joshmi, Corva, and Devonique.
I think that's plenty. Don't y'all?
Okay, so we got that set up. So you're going to make your way to the Fen this evening to watch the wrestling match.
I think Gleam would be disappointed if we didn't.
I really want to go see a hot dog colored man beat up another man.
Are
So-
they taking last minute signups?
There's always going to be a place for one of Gruhaka's family to participate.
I don't know. What do y'all think?
You really think you're not gonna do it?
I mean, I kind of got beat up a little bit last night with the arm wrestling, and my mom put me in a headlock, but I can try. Also, these are full-blooded orcs. I haven't got to fight against one of them in quite a while.
Kogo, I've seen you fight.
Let's do it.
Okay, so Kogo, you sign up. Do you sign anyone else sneakily up for this?
Fucking dare.
No, Kogo is actually nervous about going up against full-blooded orcs, so she is definitely not going to put one of the party members up because she's genuinely worried they would get like actually terribly injured. So no. As funny as it would be, no.
Avi, do you want to sign somebody up by forging things?
Hmm.
Now Corva though, I would love to watch her work. That
I
would
mean,
be something.
considering the fact that I've already pushed my boundaries with ship mom, with the map, I'm going to refrain from causing any more shenanigans at this point.
Okay, Arlana or Gleam, do y'all want to sign up for this?
Fuck no.
I do have a question. Does it seem like magic buffs can be allowed?
This is a straight, unarmed fight.
Kogo's not even going to use her like stunning monk stuff or anything like that either.
Man, I so wanted to help Kogo cheat.
No, Kogo don't want to cheat in this though. she'll take her whooping.
What if she doesn't know that she's?
That would be up to Gleam.
I am definitely not. He can't fight.
No, I mean that would be up to Gleam as to whether or not he would sneakily.
No, but like he's saying, if I wanted to
Oh.
join it, like hell no.
Okay.
I for now no. But before she goes into fight, I'm gonna try to do something a little sneaky.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
Before before she goes into fight, I'm gonna like gather for a prayer. I'm literally just gonna pray and in the process cast bless on her.
Okay. So you all get there. Kogo, you're allowed to sit with your the rest of your crew. A couple other members, the halflings, Corva, Torben, Bethany are there.
Quick question. Is there someone there that looks like they know how to do the tight braids to get my hair out of the way so it won't get caught?
Corva
That
does.
can just quickly like. Okay,
Corva,
I'm gonna
Corva
do that
braids,
right quick too.
Corva will braid your hair.
Thank you.
So the first fight you see is actually Gleam, the guy you met before, Angus, who is
Rooting for him.
Angus the Decapitator is what his ring name is, and he's going against Old Greg.
Let's go, Angus. Woo!
And you see Angus get out there, you know, this young, half orc, half elven individual, long flowing blonde hair that seems to be blowing to a wind of all of its own. And then you just see this old, gnarled halfling come out on the other side and then spit in both of his hands and rub them together and then take this stance that's reminiscent of a small bear. And I'd like somebody to roll me a D100 to see how this fight starts going.
Ooh, I want to do it. I want to do it. Let's go, Angus. A 1.
Oh. So the first couple minutes of this fight, the halfling just like actually stops several punches and kicks from Angus that he sends flying out. But then it's not so much a matter of skill as it would simply be mass. As you see, Angus runs, actually catches one of the corners. It's a pit. It's not corner. There's this kind of like leather banding around the edge of the arena. He actually runs back, catches that almost like a spring, and launches himself forward with both of his feet. And you just watch the old halfling go flying out of the arena and actually land in a tent about 5 feet away.
Woo!
Well, about 10 feet away.
Dang, he's good.
That's my best friend.
Angus just like points right at you, Gleam.
I fangirl a little bit.
He makes a kiss face at you and then jumps back out of the arena like, yeah, yeah. Then he like goes over to make sure the halfling guy's actually okay. Kogo, you recognize that halfling is the one that you woke up with a couple days ago.
Great.
Okay,
Angus was the better choice.
The next round, you see a rather fancy-looking elf that has, and he's not a member of the Fen. You can tell he's probably a local from here. He's tied multiple bands around his arms so they dangle down. Has these bright pink and white striped pants on, and has painted his face, and declares that he comes from parts unknown. And you just see this rather broad-chested, thick-built apparently my door got open for a second.
That's creepy.
Is M back?
Yeah, I just needed my charger out of there.
Oh, okay. Like, all I saw is the door open and close. I didn't even see you come in. I was like, is it a ghost?
No, I came in and reached and got my my pocket charger.
Hold on. Kogo just pointed out you get 4 attacks? You get...
Because I completely forgot about martial arts. Anytime I take the attack action, I can take another attack action afterwards.
Oh.
And then with extra attack, I also take another attack.
Well, no, you should.
And
I
then
think
another attack.
as a monk, you get attack. You get 2 attacks in your attack action, and then you can either as a bonus.
And then the bonus action attack.
Yeah. So that's...
And that's free. Like it's
Right, but you could spend 2. You could spend a key point to turn it from 1 attack to 2 attacks for your bonus attack with flurry of blows.
Which would be 3 to 4. Okay, cool.
Right. So
you've been
doing
that's still 3 free attacks without even using key.
Yeah, that's 3 without key. I was like, you shouldn't have 4 yet, unless there's some weird stuff with the Drunken Master. But,
The thing is, I had forgotten about the bonus attack that happens anyway, so I was thinking bonus attack was my flurry of blows, which can be the case, but is not necessarily the case. I still get that bonus action attack even without using flurry of blows.
Yep.
Because I had always been tacking on flurry of blows because of that.
Nope. You can do both your normal attacks with your attack action, and then without spending key, you can do 1 unarmed attack with your bonus action. So let's see. This broad-chested, squat, wide orc gets out, and Kogo, roll me a D100. Let's see how this match goes.
9.
You watch as this orc is just not fast enough for this elven fellow. He literally climbs and then you watch him jump up on the orc's shoulders, latch his legs around his neck, spin around so his arms can reach the ground, and then literally flip the orc over in this very fancy arch, and then pin him to the ground, winning the match.
Woo!
And Kogo, it is your turn next.
All right,
Okay.
Let's gather up for a prayer real quick. Give you some luck. Just luck. That's it.
If you say so.
And then I just say a prayer and I cast bless. Itch. There it is.
10 plus 6 wisdom.
You can add a D4 to your attacks and your saving throw.
All right. And I'm making a note. Kogo is going to take off her magic bracers, so her AC is going to drop back to 18. And are we doing this in like a particular style of combat, or is this like is this like some sort of like brawl rules, or is this like I essentially treat it as normal combat, but I'm only using obviously like punching attacks?
It is unarmed, so it'll just be punching. You can submit. You can be
Can I still like dodge and disengage and stuff if I want to?
Yes, you can. You can do that.
Okay.
It's
My
standard
other
combat.
question
It's
is
standard combat rules, but what you know is that you are not supposed to kill anyone in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
If someone yields, that you have to acknowledge it, and the goal is to actually pin your opponent,
Okay.
or get them to yield.
My other question is, since Ki, I know it's somewhat magic, but it's like personal spiritual energy. It custom wise with orcs, would that be allowed since it's more her discipline rather than like a magic effect?
It would be allowed, much
Okay.
like
I just
rage,
wanted to make
much
sure.
like raging would be allowed.
Okay. How big is the arena?
It's about 20 foot across.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, as you step into the arena, Kogo, you see your mother across from you stepping in.
What? 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 What?
Oh no.
She has wrapped her arms up with cloth, but is dressed much like you are normally during a sailing trip. Her hair is tied back into a tight braid, and
Kogo starts off, by the way, because she doesn't want people getting advantage by being able to grab her by that.
it's the same situation for your mother.
Okay. I'm guessing there's some sort of honorific, like salute type thing that's traditional in Orcish culture that I can do to greet her for the fight.
Yep. It would be the haka.
Okay. Kogo Hakas. Oh, this guy got really scary.
She does it back to you, but your mother's haka is way more intense.
I bet. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Okay, I would like you to roll initiative.
Let me click my token. And...
You're definitely going first. You're definitely going first. So, your mother takes a stance and just looks at you. No smirk, no smile, just all business on her face. So, what do you come in to do?
All right. Since this is only like you said like 20-foot diameter area, is that right?
Yep.
if I'm saying like I'm kind of doing cross stepping and stuff like that, do I need to measure? I don't think I would use my full 50 feet of movement in a
No,
single thing anyway.
The only time I'm really going to factor in movement here, because I didn't even put together a battle map for this, is if you are deciding to like run. Like,
Okay. Cool.
man, and y'all start off only about 10 feet apart anyway.
Yeah. All right. Kogo is doing very much so like the flowy style monk. She's not like beefed up bar brawl Kogo right now. She's got her hands more poised upwards. And so she's going to circle around her mom a little bit and then do like a sidestep and come in from underneath and try to do 2 rapid jabs, both her regular attacks.
Okay, roll to see if you hit. Yeah, a 20 and a 29 will actually hit. So
And
that's
then she's going to go. Sorry, go ahead.
saying, so that's 26 damage, magical.
All right. And then she's going to use. Let me double check this. Let's slip to your feet. Is this it? Nope. Sorry, I'm trying to relearn my class stuff. There's one that I'm missing. Okay. Flurry of blows, 1 key point, so that'll be 2 more.
Yep. A 23 and a 20 will hit. Oof. That's another 22.
All right, and so with her drunken technique, she's gonna swivel to the side and dip backwards, and then retreat about 15 feet using the disengage, which is now part of her flurry of blows.
Okay. So as you are doing that, give me a dex save, because your mother's going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn.
Oh my god, Mom.
We're in a boss battle.
Okay, you are going to take half
Is-
damage from this.
Is it a visual attack? Do I see it?
Uh,
Because if so, I take no damage. If it would have been half
no.
with evasion.
You don't actually see this coming as she does it.
Okay.
Dang it, dice roller. You take 16 as your mother stomps a foot, and a rock flies from a rock from underground flies from behind you in the arena and smacks you in the back of the head. So you take 8.
My mom's a goddamn earthbender.
You got 8 bludgeoning as your mom literally stomps a rock into your head.
Kogo's gonna kind of like grin for a second. That's new.
I thought there wasn't like magic being used in this shit.
Not magic. Monk shit.
Just raw physics.
And she is going to then quickly dart towards you and make a series of attacks. 27. 16 is going to miss. And a natural.
That's gonna hurt.
That's a natural 20 for a 29.
I have a question. When I retreated back, would you say that the fence and like the railing is about 5 feet behind me right now?
Maybe.
Because I retreated back 15.
Yeah, so you'd probably be getting pretty close to the markers at the edge.
On the punch that she whiffs, may I redirect that into the nearest post?
Yes, you may.
Because I do technically have the ability to redirect an attack if it misses me. So.
Okay, so you take 7 force damage from her first punch.
Okay.
She is going to take 14 from hitting that turnbuckle. That was a good move. And then we're going to roll the force attack. So that is 13, 12, but I get to roll an extra damage die because she has savage
But
attacks.
that alone is 25, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And then what's the extra?
3. Another 3.
Okay.
and she will then flurry of blows.
Okay.
Both are gonna miss.
Both those miss.
She scores a
Kogo's just gonna be like very gently like dipping and weaving, like trying to avoid them. Like they glance off, but they don't quite connect. But she does still kind of get like scuffed, but she doesn't get hit.
but that like you're dodging and you knock your mom's punch off to the side because your mom's moves are a little bit slower than yours. But then she nails you with that critical, like right in the abdomen.
Oh yeah, I just meant the last two. The one that connects fucking connects.
Okay, it is now your go.
Okay. Poof. All right.
How you looking, Kogo?
Great, actually.
Are you still over 100?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think if I want to mix it up. I could be risky. Let me see. I gotta just double check one mechanic. Sorry.
Go out, Kogo!
Like everyone's hollering, and then like right as that one solid hit nails Kogo, like everybody goes quiet for just a second.
Yeah.
And Avi is losing his shit right now, screaming for Kogo.
Are there any bets going on the side?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple bets going on, Gleam.
I'm gonna go try to bet 50 gold on Kogo winning.
Okay. It's paying out 2-1 on that right now.
Okay. I assume after she took that big hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta check one more thing. Sorry. I'm building up a combo here. Okay. Disadvantage. Disadvantage. Okay. Kogo is going to use her first regular attack to dip her ankle behind, or her ankle behind her mom's, and she's going to shove to knock her prone.
So you're gonna use your attack action
For shove.
For shove. So that's a strength check.
Yes. Contested against either strength or dex.
She has advantage on those, which, oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna probably need to roll one of the 1d4s. I don't think that's gonna be high even with a 1d4. That's what, a 23?
That'd be a 21.
Oh, it's not. You rolled a save though. It's not a save. It's just a
just a
straight
check?
athletics roll for her. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a check.
So 17. Yeah, you're going
Ooh!
to shove her down.
Okay. Okay.
As she's going to use her reaction to that attack.
Reaction.
I need you to. It's going to be another strength check.
Okay. And I don't have advantage.
So that's
And
20.
a 1d4 is not going to get me there anyway.
23 versus 16. As you knock her down, she sweeps one of her legs and knocks you prone.
Okay. I'm going to use leap to my feet to stand up using 5 feet of movement.
All right.
And then I'm going to... Kneeling is not the same as prone, right?
No, kneeling is not the same.
Like,
as prone.
not a full kneel, but... Okay, she's going to kneel then. Let me double check this. Prone movement. Okay. She'll do another regular attack. She's gonna try to elbow her mom in the sternum. That was a crit fail.
No, that is a 12 for a nat 1. That's what's sad is with a nat 1 you still roll.
Oh wait,
a 12.
I get advantage because she's prone. I forgot.
So 26 will hit.
I'd forgotten that.
Okay, that's not bad.
And then, how is she looking? Like, does she look like she's like kind of getting winded, or is she still pretty strong?
She's smiling.
I mean, I get that, but like,
No,
I
no, I'm
figured she
just.
would be.
She's smiling. Does not look affected so far.
All right. Let me double check one more mechanic. Okay. She's just gonna go ahead and do then another flurry of blows. No, actually, no. Patient defense.
Okay, so that's +2 to your AC.
Dodge. Yeah.
Okay, so it's now your mother's turn. She is going to use half her movement to stand. And she sees that you have taken that stance.
Oh, it's actually not a +2 to AC. It's disadvantage for the attacker.
Okay, disadvantage for the attacker. So let's see.
And an advantage on dex saving throws for me.
So 26.
Still gonna hit.
That
Not gonna
11's
hit.
the 11's gonna miss. The 16's gonna miss.
Hey. Yep.
So that's 17 force damage. What she does is as she's standing up, she kind of spins a foot, Kogo, and it catches you right along your right ear.
Mm-hmm.
And makes you a little dizzy for a second. And see, she will flurry of blows. 24. And a 17's going to miss. So that's another 11 force damage as she almost looks like she's breakdancing, kind of with the spin she's doing, and just keeps catching you with her heel.
All right.
I mean, every time it's like, ow, ow. Okay. Start of your turn, Kogo.
All right. This is just gonna be a full force machine gun round, so we're gonna do all 4 attacks.
Okay. 31, 27, 12, 28. Nice on that crit. So the crit's going to hit, the 27's going to hit, and the 28's going to hit. So that is... Okay, so that's 14, 22, 30.
And ignore that 5. I think that may have calculated the crit on that.
Roll20 does that. So 22, 31, 44.
And she is going to disengage to the other side of the arena with the flurry of blows disengage.
Okay. Yeah, your mom felt that one just a bit. Okay, so as you're doing that, she is going to use her legendary action for the round. She forgot to do that last round. To, before her turn, activate a round of attack. So she's going to shoot over to you and do 3 punches.
Okay.
21. 19.
Yep.
26.
Yep. All 3 hit.
So that is 7, 23, 34 force damage that's driven into you. As
All right.
she, again, your mother seems to rely a lot more on her legs than you do with some of these attacks. Like that 16 and the 11 are just these powerful roundhouse kicks and a back heel kick to you. The 7 is just she kind of like flicks your nose kind of hard with her hand.
Good old mom.
How's Kogo doing?
Still good.
All right, and then it's her turn, so that's going to be 3 rounds of punches. 21, 21, 19.
Yep, all 3.
So that's another 32 force damage.
Okay, now we're hurting.
And she is going to use... Oh, she'll do Flurry of Blows because she doesn't get to do the grapple attack as a bonus action.
So all 3 are her regular attacks. That's not including any.
Nope, just
Flurry of Blows
she
stuff?
gets 3 attacks. You can see if she was using her
She's gonna redirect the second one again.
Okay, so let me... So that is 16 force damage to you. Then she takes 10. Like you,
How's she looking now?
she's looking a little winded. Just a little winded.
Okay.
But at the end of her turn, she will get her 1 legendary action around back. But it is your turn.
Yep. 2 hits and then patient defense after retreat, or no retreating this time because I don't have disengage. So she'll stay back up against the fence and do her 2 attacks and then patient defense. Man,
Okay.
she really made me pay for that rapid fire round.
Yeah, she
Oh,
did.
that-
She
Thought I
was
coulda-
she was good for a second, and then Kogo all of a sudden started working the short ribs over.
Yeah,
20,
I got a little cocky and I thought I kind of was had it in the bag, but nope.
22 and 24 will hit.
All right.
Nice.
Ooh,
25.
nice.
Ooh, that's looking good. Like you
All right,
actually
and then
you
once again, stancing up.
Okay, at the end of your turn, she's going to use her legendary action, and she is going to stomp again. And Kogo, give me...
Deck save, was that right?
No, this is going to be a Constitution.
Of course you would do that when I have advantage on deck saves. Yep. All right. Con shit. Shit. Can I take a mulligan?
I will let you take your mulligan because of that nat 1.
Can I? Hang on. I got my 1d4. Fuck. And I am blooded. I am fighting my mother in front of the orcs in the fen. Can I spend one of my respect points to add another 1d4? I know it's not going to do shit, but
I'll let you add another d4.
okay, that
So
it's still not enough. But
no, it's not enough. You had to beat a 15.
yeah.
As she stomps multiple times, the dust of the arena starts to circle around you. You're not going to take that much damage because it's not a really super damagey thing.
It still don't need much damage though.
That's
Okay,
10,
okay.
but you are at disadvantage for the next round
On attacks.
on attacks and on deck saves, which I guess
Okay.
would just bring you back to
Straight deck saves. Yeah.
straight deck save. So
And I'm assuming my evasion is probably not going to help me because I can't see. Is that right?
yeah,
Okay. So
because
yeah, no
what she
evasion.
has done basically is create a small sandstorm around you,
All right.
and then she is going to take her attacks. That's a 21. 17's going to miss. 28's going to hit.
She's going to redirect the 17.
Okay. So let's see on that 21. There you go, roll 20. You can do it. That's 10 force damage. She's going to take 15 force damage.
Oh, thank God that was for her. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hang on. Relentless endurance. I have 1 HP.
Okay, and she is going to flurry of blows. 21.
No.
Can I give her disadvantage? No, that's cheating.
No.
I don't want to cheat.
Yeah, I don't cheat.
So that's
Shit.
13 force damage, Kogo.
Yeah, that's out.
So what happens, Kogo, is you redirect that punch, and then all of a sudden you have your mom's right hand come through the dust storm and just box your left ear. And then almost immediately her left hand comes in and boxes your right ear. And that's
Wait, I still have she still has disadvantage on me. I took patient defense. Hang on.
no,
Hold up. No. Because that was for my attacks not being attacked that you said that I had disadvantage on. So I still have advantage.
Okay,
They
okay.
still have
So
disadvantage on
let's
hitting
go
me.
back. Let's look back.
Okay.
So the first one was a
So
20.
it's still a hit with the 10.
So it's still a hit with the 20.
Oh shit.
It's still a hit with the 16 because that was a 26.
That's fine. Yeah.
And then it would be a 14 and an 11.
Okay, and that's fine. And so the 14 and 11 both missed then.
Right.
So I'm still up with 1 HP.
Okay. So you just hands are you're not catching these hands. You're like, I've trained for this. I remember stealing cookies. I ain't getting whopped in the head again. Not getting hit.
Yep.
So
All
it is now your go, but you are at disadvantage.
That's fine. I'm just gonna machine gun it again. It's my only chance right now, so I'm just gonna full 4 unarmed attacks. Wait, do I still get and do I get the 1d4 on each of those to hit, or is it only on the attack for bless?
To hit.
You can use it to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll them first and then go back and do the 1d4s for each, if that's all right.
I think the only time you've missed hitting her is with a nat 1.
But I didn't have disadvantage though, is the difference.
Right. So let's see this first attack. With
Still
even
good?
still good. 24 is going to hit.
24. 17.
17.
Add a d4.
You can go ahead and add a d4. That's going to
20.
hit. That's going to hit.
18.
Yeah.
Add a d4.
18 will hit. And
22.
22 will hit.
All right. Hit.
With that last one, Kogo, you see your mother's eyes roll back in her head for a minute as the dust cloud starts to form, but then they snap right back on you with a big bloody grin.
Fuck. I'm guessing she's pretty bloody though.
Yeah.
Just like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Damn it.
And she is going to legendary action at the end of your turn to make a round of attacks.
Yep, just
22.
Yep, just go ahead and roll that one. Don't even worry about. What can I redirect though? No, I can't. No, wait, yes I can because I just moved, so I've got my reaction back because I just completed my move.
Right, but 15 force damage on the first attack.
I know. Yep. Yep. Shit.
It's just she looks at you, and then you see this hand motion, Kogo, that you have seen so many times in your life before. Your mother just makes a straight knife hand, picks it up just off to the right side of her face, and then bonks you in the dead center of your forehead.
Yep.
And you are down.
How much health did she have left out of character?
1 HP.
God damn it! Did I? Oh, I knocked her out, and she also had the relentless endurance, didn't she?
Yep.
God. Was it the 11 though that did it?
Yep.
Or was it prior to the 11? Dang it.
The 11, when the 11 hit, she had 5 HP.
I just needed one more. That was worthy though. I will gladly take that.
Shortly after the bonk to the head, Kogo, you wake up to a rather sulfurous smell under your nose. And you can see that it's one of the other full-blooded orcs using smelling salts to wake you back up. And your mother is just putting her vest back on.
Well, been here before.
She just
Nope, that was pretty badass.
she smiles and looks at you. You lasted longer this time, and you got so close. I am proud of you.
I'll like raise a very shaky arm and like point at her and kind of wag my finger. Just wait till next time.
Do you do this with the baby arm?
Sure, she's out of it, so probably yeah.
Your mother's like, you. That's a little unsettling.
Fair.
But she then yells that there's still a couple more fights that are going to go on this evening, but she is going to announce a celebratory feast, and the party will enjoy the rest of this evening before they set sail to find what's out in the Sargassum Sea. And I feel that I actually named this episode pretty aptly with Stars and Stones, because you had a magical stone and Kogo got to see stars.
And I got pelted by stones.
Is it a hero's feast?
A druid did summon Hero's Feast, but it's all chicken and bacon.
Awesome. Also awesome.
So with that,
Is there like a resident healer or something that can pop me back up?
You see this older half orc come over and just start patting you on the back. There. And it's just like repeatedly casting cure wounds on you.
Heal.
You did okay, sport. We don't always win. You want to go to Pizza Hut? I feel mean for that one.
Oh, jeez.
Because I won't lie. Me as a kid playing sports. Yeah, you didn't do that great. You want to get some Wendy's? Like, yeah. Why do you make me play baseball? I hate this sport. Anyway, it's almost 11. We got a child that dang well ought to have been in bed a while ago. So, Kyle, if you'd like to sign us off.
Well, we hope that you have enjoyed spending time with us this evening. And until next time, folks, do not, in fact, ever let your meatloaf.
Bye.
Bye.